once we have restarted, you can see we have a nice translucency happening, and we get a really nice reflections are happening. Okay, if you press G is a game mode, so we can hide this things. Okay, so next we can create falls, waterfalls using a particle system also in Niagara particle system. So you can go to content dryer. I'm going to create a particle system. So let's create a new folder. And right click. I'm going to create Niagara system. I'm going to choose new system from selected emitter. Hit next. Then I'm going to choose fountain. Click plus and hit finish. DNS underscore. Submit a name. And if you drop this and you see there is a particles or emitting like just like a fountain. So these particles are not interacting with any objects in the scene, which means it does not have any collision, just going through the surface. You can see. We'll put this over here. Just keep this over here. Okay, this is going through this. So first I have to enable collision for this, and I don't want to emit this particle on a single point. So let's edit this particle system. Just double click to open. You can see this. We have this particle system, and first we are going to change the shape location. Select, okay, extend this shape primitive, change this to box or plane, and it can emit as box. For example, box size I'm going to reduce z axis to 10. Okay, I'm going to change this to the plane better. The y-axis I will set this 10, and plane size in x is 500, and you see this will extend 2000 maybe, and you see this particle systems are emitting from, it's up, emitting up direction, and I have to reduce this to 1000. Okay, fine. And it's emitting going up and down, so I have to fix that because of the gravity, sorry, so the velocity. Go to the velocity. I can change the, now I can see the particles are emitting upwards, and it's falling down because the velocity, because of the velocity is pushing the particle up, because of gravity pulling down. So select the velocity, and you see the velocity mode. I'm going to change this to linear so that the particles will fall from that the point from the emitter, just like this. And I have to make collision with the surfaces. Okay, so you can add particle update. Click on the plus sign, type collision, and you see this is a collision. So you can enable this, and you see this particles are colliding with the plane. Okay, that's nice. So now you can able to control the restitution, and you have the option to control the friction. Okay, restitution, if I increase it, you get more bounce. See, this bounce is happening more. If you reduce it, you get very less bounce, which I like it because of the water has to flow on the surface. And friction, if I increase it, it will get stuck, and you see the particles get stuck. If I reduce it, it will slide on the surface. So you can make according to the water behaves. Okay, so now you can see the water is. So the lifespan, if I go inside the surface, you can see the lifespan is very less, so that it is not continuing down. So I have to adjust the lifespan. So if I go to initialize particle, you can see the lifespan minimum and maximum. I'm going to increase this to 10. And you see these particles are falling. And I'm going to make this to about 8. So the maximum particles will fall down like that. And you see this is going up to this, and slowly it's fading up. Okay, fine. And I can reduce it a little bit. 8, 7, minimum and maximum. See the particles in. Okay, still I'm going to increase the drag, so you can see this will slow down the force, the velocity. You can see that is looking like it is on the surface. I can go to the collision. I have to reduce the friction. It's already very less. I think I have to reduce this drag, but if you have little bit drag, looks like little bit, it will stick on the surface, and you see this how this is stopping. 0.3. Okay, you can see now we need more particles to look. If I press escape, you can see the waters are falling. I'm going to increase the emitter rate. Okay, there is a spawn rate, sorry. So I'm going to increase this 1000. Get this. It's looking good. And you can able to place this anywhere you want. So I'm going to select the diagram system. I'll move this here, and you can see here how this particles are behaving. Okay, still you can able to control the number of particles. You can able to control the drag. See, I'm going to reduce this to 0.1 maybe. And you can adjust the bounce, collision, restitution. I'm going to make 0. So it looks, it is not going to bounce a lot. It will bounce less. And friction also can be 0. Completely it will slide on the surface. Let's give a little bit of restitution. Okay. I want to give a slight drag. You can see that you can able to edit the particle size if you want. You can go to the particle update. You can see all the attributes. Okay, so okay, scroll down. Maybe I can select the initialized particle, and you can see the sprite size 6 into 12, minimum and maximum. I can make 8. So get a little bit smaller size, maybe make 3 and 5. You can see the water, the particle size is little less. And if I reduce the size of the sprites, because I have to increase the number of, okay, spawn rate, make 5000. You can see the water. Looks too much. I have to adjust the RAM a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to place exactly down. To move up a little bit. So one last thing I can do. Suppose you wanted to make a little bit more realistic simulation, you can able to do this way. So this time I'm going to change this properties, this property, CPU property. So I'm going to change this CPU to GPU compute simulation. And you see this is giving a warning that you have to change this calculate bound mode to fix it. Okay, so I think I have to give more lifespan. Then I can increase, again, I'm going to increase the number of particles, put in spawn rate and make 8000. Okay, so you can see, rotate this slightly. Something should look logical. Okay, you'll see the particle system. Okay. So this is also you can do, but it will be a little bit expensive, but you get much realistic. So I'm going to increase a little bit size, the particle size I'm going to increase. So select insular size, make 6, 8, probably. You can see here. Okay. So it depends upon the position of this rock. If you know, if I move this the simulation will be different. You can see. So now you can able to decide whether you want the walls, you want a particle system, or you wanted to make it with a very simple material itself. Okay.